This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
Taken down number 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
brings up 3rd and
4. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1, right?
11, 12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. Sahad! 180. Right, Sahad! 11, Thomas. Sahad!
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 5.
11, gun. Sahad! 12, 12, 12. Sahad!
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Knocked down just shy of the 40. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11. Here we go. 180. Sahad!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And caught Gesicki on the right. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. On end, left side, it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 37 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. 180. 20 shot. Stop.
Second down. Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. Wide open. He's got it. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Shut up!
3rd and short. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
11, mighty. Let's get set. Cut. 180. Cut.
To throw is Burrow. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. 180. Legs up. Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Stop.
Now, Burrow. He's got it at the 3.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
On one, ready? Gun. Stop.
Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they think about what they want to do here on fourth and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And this is on. Now, the decision to go pays off. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out on top. 14-0.
Ravens nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. In motion comes Thomas. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line. They
motion a receiver right. Jackson now on second down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. We'll try the right side this time. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Second down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up.
Bijan Robinson threw him up the sideline at the 45, down the sideline, inside the 25, and they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one complete downfield to Walker. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
11, here we go, here we go. 11, 12, 12, 12. Behind.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson, and he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
11 MT. Here we go. 11 mighty. They can.
Another run here for Robinson. will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23.
And the Bengals first down.
11, 11, 11. 11,
First
Tommy.
down
Here we go, here we
at
go.
the 23-yard line.
Dad. Right 80.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. First and 10.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. Dad. Right 80. Dad.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run.
Right 80.
That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Dad.
And here's Bijan. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball,
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down,
Here we go.
and that will not be a fumble.
80. 12, 12, 12. Dad.
On first and 10, Burrow. The outside, it's looked in by Chase.
certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Wait, hot. Hot. Back.
Now Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Burrow here on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Inside the 20. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Hot. 180.
On first down, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
11.
Now second down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one. Got to get it to the 28,
Here we go.
but now it's third down.
Right 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 11. Can. Stop.
The first down throw for Burrow. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 2-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Headed left, buying time. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Gun.
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 7. Evan McPherson to kick
After the
off for
TD,
Cincinnati.
on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. There's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
12.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 11. 180. Like hot. Hot.
Now, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears it's just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
11 MT. 11 mighty.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
180. What is that? Twelve.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Escaping to his left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Gun. Start. 180. Place up. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. He's moving. Motion.
Burrow now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 180. Place up.
Here's Burrow. The throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Hit by Demetrius Knight.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision.
That is caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Bengals 42, Ravens 7. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. His tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's going to form Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A 2nd big one in a row, and another 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Gun. Start. 180. Place hot. Start.
Here's a run going left. And Good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, Mosey, you see it, Mosey.
To throw is Burrow. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Minshew. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch things out even further. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. In motion comes Thomas.
Hey, report. Sit up.
Jackson up top again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The outside, it's looked in by Jacobs. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 39 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Quick throw, taken in. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive will start on the ground. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Rush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
And this will not be a strike. He faked it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this complete completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Watch the line, watch the bullet, watch the bullet.
They're going to go play action now with Minshew. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2nd and 10. To the air once more is Minshew. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw once more. Here's Minshew. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Throwing on 2nd down is Minshew. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
33-yard line.
Already know I got money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Turning money up to a whole nother level.
Throwing is Minshew. That's to the right side for Burton. And And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
At the 28-yard line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Following the penalty, no running. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means